If there's a trope that most of us could relate with in a BL show, that would be the unrequited love dramas. It's my all-time favorite trope in a show because I had experienced those heartbreaking scenes in real life, although not that exaggerated. In this video, we will be listing down the 8 best unrequited love BL series that will definitely break your hearts into pieces. If I missed out some titles in this video, feel free to share it on the comment section below. Before that, some of these BL series might not be available on your country due to geo-blocked restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these geo-blocked BL dramas while also surfing the web safely and anonymously. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount plus an additional 3 months free of usage if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. First on our list, Theory of Love. The first thing that comes to my mind whenever I hear Unrequited Love would be Theory of Love the series. It was definitely one of the most iconic dramas of all time, not only because of its good soundtrack but also its great actors. Theory of Love follows the story of Third, who is deeply in love with one of his best friends, Kai. Third tries to see Kai as just a friend but fails every time. But when Third learns a secret that completely breaks his heart, that's the moment he stops caring about Kai. That's also the time when Kai realizes his true feelings for his best friend. Theory of Love can be watched on YouTube and Netflix on some regions. Number 2. Be my favorite. The unrequited love trope might not be that strong in this BL like Theory of Love, but it's equally good, if not better. Kawi is definitely not the most liked character in this drama, but it's good to see him realizing his mistakes as the series progresses. The other characters complement one another, thus giving a much more satisfying story. Be My Favorite follows the story of Kawi, who goes back in time in order to change his present life. Kawi likes Pear but eventually falls in love with Pisang when he realizes he can't live without him. What would be the outcome of him traveling back to his past? There's 3 episodes left before the conclusion, and so far, I'm so much in love with the series. Be My Favorite can be watched on YouTube every Friday. Number 3. Old-fashioned Cupcake. For those who work in an office, sometimes we can't help but to admire some of our co-workers, and that's what happens to one of the main characters in this drama series. Old-fashioned Cupcake follows the story of Nozu, a 39-year-old man whose life only revolves around sleep, wake, and work. Due to his routine, he catches the attention of his co-worker Tagore. The two start to eat in a pancake shop to change Nozu's routines, but the two eventually fall in love with each other. There might be a 10-year gap between their ages, but this BL is one of the best I have seen for an office romance BL. Old-fashioned Cupcake can be watched on Viki and Gaga Ulala. Number 4. My School President. This BL is more of a secret crush trope rather than an unrequited love one, but we have seen how Gun develops his feelings for Tin. Musical BL series hasn't always been the most popular, but My School President managed to become so much successful because of the original and cover songs while also delivering the main plot. My School President follows the story of Tin, the student body president who has a secret crush on Gun, the leader of the music club. When the principal wants to axe the club due to school's cost cutting, Tin does everything in order to save the club. Tin helps Gun and his friends to win the Hot Wave music contest, but also learns that the club has a rule that a band member should not date until they win the said contest. What would happen to the both of them? The journey of their high school life is incredibly exciting, and it's super colorful in terms of their experiences. My School President can be watched on YouTube and Viki. Number 5. Tonhon Chonlatee. Another BL series with a strong unrequited love on its plot is Tonhon Chonlatee. Even though this BL was criticized by so many during its airing, I admit that I enjoyed watching some parts of it, most especially the scenes of Top Tap and Mike when they were still on screen BL couple. Tonhon Chonlatee follows the story of Chonlatee, a shy kind-hearted boy who has a secret crush on Tonhon since they were still kids. Chonlatee only watches him from afar, but everything changes when Tonhon becomes single again. Their bond starts to get deeper until Tonhon realizes his feelings for Chonlatee. But what would happen when the ex-girlfriend of Tonhon comes back to cause troubles to both of them? I'm not a fan of evil ex-girlfriend subplot, and I think Tonhon Chonlatee didn't handle that well. Tonhon Chonlatee can be watched on YouTube. Number 6. Hidden Agenda. As of now, it's quite obvious that njykhdyjh has a crush on Zoe, but since the latter has a crush on the former's ex-girlfriend, that's also an obvious unrequited love plot. Some people have said that it's not a good move for this series to air beside Be My Favorite due to the similarities of their plots, but only time could tell whether it would be worth it. Hidden Agenda follows the story of Zoe, who decides to pursue his longtime crush Nita. In order to do so, he approaches njykhdyjh, Nita's ex-boyfriend, to know more about his crush. Unbeknownst to Zoe, njykhdyjh has his own hidden agenda to Zoe. So far, the series portrays the main characters in a cuter way, but we could see things start to become serious towards the middle part. Hidden Agenda can be watched on YouTube. Number 7. Fish Upon the Sky. It was the first BL which featured Pond and Fuin as a main couple, and Fish Upon the Sky was definitely a successful show. At first I was kinda hesitant, but eventually, I started to love their dynamics as a couple. Fish Upon the Sky follows the story of P, who has a crush on Nan, but due to his low self-confidence, he is helpless. His brother and his friends help him by doing a makeover to slowly build his self-confidence. Now with his new looks, P will try everything to approach Nan, but he meets his rival, Mork. Due to their constant meeting with each other, P starts to feel something about his rival. This BL might not be the best, but it's a great show overall. Fish Upon the Sky can be watched on YouTube. Last but not the least, Minato's Laundromat. This list won't be completed without Minato's Laundromat, and I think you already know why. This Japanese BL is one of the most controversial dramas due to the 10-year age gap between the two main characters. The season 2 is currently airing, and so far, it's doing good for a sequel. Minato's Laundromat follows the story of Minato, who inherited his grandfather's coin laundry. One day, Minato meets Katsuki, a high school student who enters the coin laundry. The two immediately become friends, but Katsuki finds out that Minato is gay. Minato's Laundromat can be watched on Gaga Ulala. Unrequited love stories are definitely true to life in some scenarios, although most of the time, we don't get the same happy ending these fictional characters enjoy. Which of these BL series do you think is the best example of unrequited love story? Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.